So it's like I think we're on day 7 or day 8. Day 8, I think it is now. The first stop this morning is Ozumi Igarashi. He breeds pretty much all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff, but he does a lot of Asagi, Kimonaru, a variation of metallics. We always get some really nice oddball stuff here. It's always pretty good quality as well. We normally get our Tosai from here as well. We had a few boxes of Nisei last year, so just out here to try and pick a few this morning. Maybe try and get a box of nice Kimonaru or Benny Kimonaru. I'll just flick this round. Guys are deep in thought here, looking at it's a pretty rare looking fish, this one. Sorry, just squeeze in, guys.
Oh, sure, let me get out, Mark.
No, you're right, I just want to get a video of this.
You buying or crying?
No.
Are you buying?
You're buying them all, aren't you, John?
Are you buying or crying?
I'm crying at the minute. I'm crying at the minute. They're pretty rare looking koi.
Ain't they rare?
Yeah.
They're really rare. Yeah.
Lovely fish. Really, really nice. I don't think you'll see another one of these guys anywhere. This Tanshu Yamabuki. Stunning.
You gotta buy them.
John says he's going to take them all.
No.
Hey, that's nice of you, John.
Better quality stuff. This pond here and this pond here. The next size is down. These will all be sort of set prices in these tanks here, and then over to here it's the smallest sizes. These ones here will be all sort of set prices, going up in quality as you go along. Yeah, I think the son has took over this farm probably, I want to say full time he took it over, could be maybe 8 or 9 years ago. I think he maybe took it over, but the father, we just met him on the way in. He's just heading off to do a harvest, bring some more stuff in. Yeah. I think I might try and get a box of Kimonaru's out of this tank here. The slightly more expensive ones, but they're very, very good quality Benny Kimonaru. Yeah. Alright, time to get started netting. Yeah.
There's one more over there.
Another really nice one. Picking all my best fish.
Give us American one, right?
He just comes in there with a head straight in. I'll have that one.
Which one you like?
Hey, June, when you set up a bowl, is it this year that you just do one of your guys' fish or no problem. Yeah, I can't see any more in here. Be sure. Yeah, so that's my the final selection of stuff from here. Four really nice Benny, or five really nice Benny Kimonaroos, and two Aragoki Makashi Yogo. The colours in those Benny Kimonaroos is absolutely insane. Even that Maritime one there is really, really nice. Yeah, so that's another box added to the list now. Those Benny Kimonaroos. We got some of these last year and they sold pretty well. And I have a couple of people asking about those Aragoki Makashi Yogon, so hopefully they'll be happy enough with them. Maybe go down here now and have a look at the toe side. It's going to be available next year. That's the breeders just getting some photographs of the fish that I've bought now. And I'll set up a basket with my name on it. We'll move them into that basket until they're ready to be shipped, which hopefully shouldn't be too long. I'm probably aiming for the middle of the middle of December to start bringing our shipments in. We'll go down here now and have a look at the Tosai house. Brian's in full flow here, picking stuff for his customers.
Did you just pull it out? Yeah. Palm. Oh, I see it.
yeah, we'll go down here now to the lower fish house and see if what tosai has available, sizes and stuff for the spring. The tosai we won't ship until after Christmas. We'll probably bring them in February or March. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to come back out again for the All Japan show. If I come out then I'll do all my picking on that trip for the smaller stuff. But yeah. Just a few koi in these tanks. All in perfect health. People always wonder, think it's cruel maybe or something having so many fish, but it is literally just a holding tank for them. They don't spend very long in here. They'll only be in here a couple of months, and then they'll start getting them shipped out to all different countries around the world. Hopefully some of them will be making their way to us in Northern Ireland. Really nice mixes of Goshki, Yamabuki, Benny Kimonaru, some Kikokuruis, all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff in his mixes. And then I don't know if there'll be anything in this bottom fish house. It is a bit of a death trap with this post. Everybody goes to grab this when they walk down these stairs down below here, but it's actually the hot water pipe for the heating, and it'll nearly burn the hand off you if you grab it. He usually keeps the stuff in here that he maybe wants to grow out next year, or what he might, I don't know if this is his better stuff yet, or what he'll do is probably top up the tanks up above with this stuff. But there does appear to be some nice bits and pieces, strange stuff in amongst it, so I would say this is more likely his Hatigoi to be growing on to Sansai for next year. Yeah, very, very simple filtration systems in these. Just big runway type system. Water's pumped up into that top tank at the end, flows down through here, and just through a load of brush chambers with Japanese matting. And then if you can just see, there's a small bit of wood hanging on across the top of the tanks there. There's a UV light hanging off that. The Japanese mountain just sitting here. The filtration systems are very, very simple out here on 99% of the tanks. You don't really need much in them. I say they're really just holding tanks rather than for growing. Go back up here again. Health and safety is definitely not a big concern out here, so more holding tanks will probably fill up as it sell more and more fish. They'll probably fill this tank up and start moving fish down into it. Yeah. More of the same filtration. Big runway, Japanese matting and brushes, and that's it. There you go, that's Uzumi Ikarashi. I think we're on our way right to Kase, which isn't too far from here. Maybe see if we can get some nice Shiro Utsuris or Showa from him. And see at the next breeder. We're just out in a Kase koi farm there. I've just picked a box of small Nisai Shiros, Deutsche Chiba, Deutsche Soragoi, and a small Showa. The breeder's just moving them into the holding tank here behind me. I think he was out there a minute ago. I've had a look at the small ones now, probably that's him bringing them in now, just to the holding tank. They'll stay there, they'll not be fed or anything until just to get them ready for shipping. the last thing you want to do is a lot of waste in the bag when they're shipping the koi, so no food at all before they're shipped. Come round now into the other fish house. The flicker shirt. Maybe have a look at these Nisai. More sold fish in here. Just trying to get some prices here now.
That's fish. Yeah, so that's us finished now at Casey Koi Farm. Just picked some small Chisai Nisai, Shero's a mixture of Deutsche Chiba and stuff, and then I've just bought these 3 shores here now. We're in a bit of a rush now. We've got to get to Aoki for an 11 o'clock appointment. He's just harvesting some of his metallics, so there you go. Thanks. Yeah, so just back up to Marahiro again. So far this morning we went to Ozumi Hirashi, then Kasei, and then we stopped at Aoki. I've got a few boxes of fish this morning, but I'm on the hunt now for a large Akamatsuba for a customer. I've seen a few in here, but yeah, some nice stuff in here, but the breeder's actually unloading the harvest at the minute, so we'll have to wait till they're finished. I'm bringing in lots of jumbo koi up into the top. There's Fish Mike up the top, lifting the fish in. Every single day. The round pond up here is getting busier and busier and busier with fish. It's starting to get packed out now. So just arrived up at Marusho Koi Farm. Shintaro has actually bought this whole facility. He's bought all the mud ponds, the house, the koi house, everything. And then Brian from Fish Ponds has bought all of Marusho's fish, every last one of them. So we just bought a box of Garamos, Kajaku, and some Kohaku as well. They are looking a bit skinny, as the mud ponds that they've been in haven't really been that well maintained. So over the next year or so, or over the winter, whatever, Sintor is going to use them for his own fish, and he'll have to dig them out and clean them all. Yeah. So we're just going around now to Marushin. Just stopped off at Ikarashi Koi Farm. Used to be able to get some amazing gosangi here. Probably one of the best fish houses up in the mountains here for gosangi years ago, but when the father passed away, the son's taken it over. And he's just gone a different direction with his fish. He likes the weird and wonderful, Aragoke, Harawaki, Kajaku, Soragoi, Chiba, Shagois and stuff like that. Just oddball stuff. But yeah, had a few fish of his last year which have done really well in the ponds that they've gone to. I'll just flick this round now. Yeah, so a lot of Deutsch, sort of Aragoki style. A few Parachnas, Ginrin Parachnas, Chiba, Tancho Kajaku in there. Yeah, there were a couple of customers asking me what the filters look like on all these ponds, but really they're nothing fancy at all. That's like a large pressure type filter, probably just for polishing the water. And it drops down in here through a massive brush chamber which doesn't look like it's been cleaned too often, but straight through that, through more Japanese matting, some brushes, and then just returns back to the pond there. Very, very simple. But what people need to remember, these ponds aren't used for growing. These fish won't be fed, and the fish that are in here probably won't be in these ponds for very long, as they'll sell them out. They've only literally come into the pond within the last week, and then certainly by end of November these will all be gone, and the ponds probably won't be used again until this time next year. The filtration really doesn't need to be that fancy when they're flushing a lot of fresh water through the ponds as well. Just go over to the fish house. Used to be some amazing fish in here. Gosangi. They've completely changed his breed now. There is still a few Sankey and Showas and stuff like that, but probably getting very old now, maybe all just old parent fish. This small pond here to the right as you come in through the door used to be full of some of probably the best Nisai up in Yamakoshi. Again, just metallics and stuff out like nails. Maybe some nail parents that he's using or something. There you go. On to the next one. Yeah, so the last stop of the day. There's been that many places today, I don't think I've probably taken a video on half of them. So just stopped here at Marusho. I need to get a box of Nisai Chagois. It's probably the best place to get them. I'll just go up in here into the fish house now. Yeah, we'll come back in a minute. There's a few other dealers up there selecting fish. Probably best just to leave them alone, let them get on with what they're doing. We'll go over to the other fish house now. Yeah, this bit here is actually an old swimming pool before they changed this into a koi farm. This is a swimming pool, and they keep all small Nisai and stuff in here. No shortage of Yamabukis, Chagois.
Can't imagine how much fucking food they go through in here. Big old bags. Yeah, it's probably like It must be one of those a day.
It's quite a sight to see so many fish like that all swimming and feeding, and actually very, very healthy fish. Marusho fish are usually one of the healthiest fish we would ship. They're bulletproof. A big large paddle aerator up here. A lot of the mud ponds would use these in the height of summer. Just make sure I lock this up again. There wasn't that much stuff in here the last few days, but it's definitely now the tanks are looking full, all jumbo koi. This tank, all these fish in here are actually sold. This was empty the other day, so obviously getting plenty of fish away at the minute. A lot of the bigger dealers, like say Orna Fish and even Brian from Fish Ponds, they have their own ponds here, so we can just move any fish into them. And this whole pond here is actually sold out too, or he's maybe put sold out on it, and he doesn't want to sell them just yet. There's a pond full of Kiyotsuris. All these fish probably 70, 75 cm in there. This pond to the left is usually kept for the really, really big stuff, but not much here. And then he has a couple of other fish houses off site. I'm actually trying to remember, they bought them off a breeder. It was a breeder called Jinbei. He bought his fish houses when he stopped breeding, and he keeps all the, like the big 1 metre plus chagoys and stuff in it. All Brian's guys in there now. Evo as well from Koi Partner in there. We're selecting some large fish. But a few guys buying fish here, so I'll actually switch this off now. Really busy up in here. Hi baby. All these guys waiting to pick fish, and there's actually more people standing outside trying to get in. Yeah, just gets a bit too hectic in here. So I think we're going to take a run down to the Koi Museum now and just come back here first thing in the morning when there's a lot less people here. Just pick this round. There's even a queue to get back out again. Alright, we'll see you when we get to the museum. Yeah, so quick stop at the end of the day now. We're down at the Koi Museum. A lot of these guys here haven't been to it before. I've been into it a few times myself. It's always enjoyable just to go for a bit of a walk around. Just basically gives you the full history of the Gata area and how the koi, the different bloodlines and how the koi came about. I just flick this round, I'd like to see it. I think this possibly is some sort of shrine to say about, or monument, thanking people from different companies that have contributed to repairing it or building this place. I think there was a bit of damage done to this during the big earthquake in 2004, the Chetsu earthquake. The breeders actually will bring down and donate fish to the museum. It's probably getting towards the end of it, with it coming now late in the autumn. All the fish that are here will be brought to the ponds inside now. I'd say probably in the next few weeks they'll probably just start bringing them all in. Brian's handing out the ice creams. You can eat them yourself now, I'm alright. You give it to those guys.
Here you go, Peter. You can eat it.
Just pause this a minute, they'll pay me entry money. So all this display just basically telling you through the history of where the Nishikoi came from and when they were first bred. And, just how the different strains came apart or came about. Yeah. You're sitting there like 1804 to 1829 is when the first recorded koi were, which is the red kois, white kois. That's basically the bloodline showing the origins of the koi where we're at now. Just from the original black magois, fish branch off to all the different varieties. Again, I think most people will tell you the ultimate refinement, and the koi is your Showa, and Kohakus. There's more posters showing you different varieties there. It hasn't really changed that much in here from my first trip nearly 20 years ago. Hey Ryan.
This is the koi goddess.
No, you're the koi goddess.
I am.
You know you are. Yeah. Lots of fry. Some goldfish in there as well with the koi. Yeah, they used to have a memorial here for the earthquake. It's just basically the large centerpiece pond. All the fish that are outside will be brought into this over the winter shortly. If you can remember, I don't know if you watched the video I did when I was over in New Jersey. Brian opened his new store in New Hope, Pennsylvania, and he has a large display pond outside the back of the shop. It's based on this pond. Not just as big, but yeah, not far off it.
Where's Fish Mike and Evo? Yo, this is Mark from Cootehall Rd. Today, I'm at the Koi Museum.
Hold on. Go again, Brian.
Yo, this is Mark from Clearly Aquatics. I am the best koi dealer in all of Ireland. And if you don't have koi from Clearly Aquatics, well, clearly you're not thinking right. Because I'm out here with Brian from Fitz Fish Ponds, and he absolutely sells the best koi in the world.
Yeah.
So,
all right, thanks very much, Brian.
What a weirdo, huh?
Yeah. Here, do you know who that guy was?
Who was that?
Yeah, Brian's just bought all of these koi there. He's just working out a shipping price for all of these.
Just working out a deal with the museum.
just text site those, like...
Yeah, I've just bought all the koi museum fish.
Can I talk to them?
The gardens are really, really well maintained here. It really hasn't changed that much in all the years. You come out to exactly the same, just the trees are kept the same size, shape, everything. It's brilliantly maintained. Really nice big waterfall here. There's the guys up there. You can buy fish food when you come in. And you give it an ice cream cone and you can just feed the fish as you're going around. There's actually some really good quality stuff in here. Probably starting to get a bit old looking some of it, but I think the breeders regularly replace the fish for them, or donate some anyway. Yes, I'm starting to get late now here, so it's starting to rain as well, so I think I'll go back inside. So that's the Koi Museum. I guess that's pretty much finished for the day now. Just need to head back to the hotel on the next day, I think. The next couple of days is going to be a busy couple of days because we're head home on Monday. We've only really Friday and Saturday to finish off buying fish. On Sunday's the Nagyoka Koi show, so there'll be no breeders about for most of the day. There's only a couple of breeders we can really go to on the Sunday, but everybody else will probably have the same idea because they can't get into a lot of the smaller breeders' places as they're judging and running the show. Yeah, so that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.